Hi, this is Dr. Cairns, and welcome to week 4 of Human Resource Issues or Strategic Human Resource Management. It's hard to believe we've just passed and stepped over the halfway mark. And so I liken this to a roller coaster. So consider yourself, you now are at the peak of the ride, and it's about to be fast and furious all the way down. So enjoy the conclusion to the course and finish strong. So with that, I've just really recognized and realized there's a lot of work involved in this course, and I realize that we cover a lot of territory, and we try to do it at a high level standpoint so that you get the strategic view, and then also recognize there's a lot of things that have to happen to execute on those strategies. And so you've been exposed to a variety of different things, and this week you were looking at human resource planning, and I really enjoyed how you put your thoughts together in the discussion, as well as looking at the reading in Keller and where work could be fruitless and selfishness involved. And so if we don't plan properly for the people that we need going forward, and you saw with the TED Talk that people want to be appreciated and they want to have meaningful work. And some of that responsibility is on the individual themselves, but also on the organization. And so you could see some of the exposure of the design of certain systems, and we'll be talking more about that as we move forward. This week you're going to be looking at staffing as well as employment law, but I don't want to get too far ahead. But there'll be areas where you'll be looking at how can you make the jobs that you have a little bit better, and some of those things can be perhaps influenced by ourselves. So that's something for us to consider. And then also an aspect of looking at succession planning and some of the things you're exposed to now. Some of you have already begun your paper on master leader papers of looking and interviewing senior executives, and so you're getting a chance to see what's happening out in the real world and applying this to it. So I encourage you just to continue to keep focusing and keep your critical thinking going on, because it is quite impressive and you're doing rather well. So this week, watch my brief lecture where we'll talk about the topics this week will be employment law as well as staffing. And it seems timely because you're going to look at a case study involving the confirmation hearing of Justice Thomas. And so this past week, President Trump nominated a new Supreme Court justice, and we'll be starting that process soon. But it'll be interesting to explore and look at what happened with Justice Thomas hearings, and then later with, quite frankly, the testimony of Anita Hill, and how the outcome of that may not have affected the confirmation, but it has affected employment law since then. So something for you to do. So we're trying to give you some strategic viewpoints, as well as engage your critical thinking, but also with practical application. So I want to thank you for your feedback regarding the midterm survey assessment. I've been teaching this course for a couple years now, and I've been teaching other classes online, but no matter how long I've been doing it, I want to continuously improve. So I look forward to your feedback, and we'll make adjustments accordingly. So if you have any questions or concerns, you can visit me during my virtual office hours every Tuesday, noon to 1, or email me or text me. And again, I want to congratulate Hannah on the birth of, I might be mispronouncing the first name, but it's either Milo or Milo Abraham. So a gorgeous baby. He looks rather large. So you have a helper indeed as we continue forward in the class. So congratulations, everyone, and I'll see you in the virtual classroom.